Hello my friends, it is episode 19 and good Yule to all my friends in the Nordics as they celebrate on the day before Christmas for some reason. Ugh. Actually, it's alright. I have the Yule cider, which I have opened especially. Right, let's get to work. So we rested our troops last turn being a night turn. I did some quick stuff up the top, just so I wouldn't forget. I'm going to lose these, but I mean, it is what it is. There's nothing I can do to save them. They got cut off. Could probably have managed this retreat a little bit better than I have, but unfortunately these guys have got no transports. This is the issue. This infantry has no transports. This infantry has no transport. This artillery has no transport. This is a hell of a lot of units to lose though, so if I can just hold out here on the front line. These guys are actually super tired. I don't want to leave a hole in my line. I'm going to do my best to try and get them out of there. But, it's not looking like it's going to be easy. But anyway, we did all this last time. I think I'm pretty content that everything that can be done has been done to hold this position. I would say this is entirely infantry with very little... Nah, actually they've got a lot of bazooka troopers there. I don't know. I hope that they hold out for another turn. If they don't, they don't. I almost feel like I should deploy additional forces here, actually. And I have a lot of political points, and I do in fact have some large reserves of units which I have not yet deployed. And the reason why I have not deployed them is because my supply source has not been able to handle all the troops I've got. Supply in is 65,000 and supply to units has been more than that, more or less every turn. The only difference is during the nighttime turn when I didn't do anything, I managed to build up a small stockpile of supply, but I'm basically running capacity. If I deploy more units, I would simply not be able to use them. All right, let's get down here and just get to work. Okay, so let's move this one down here. Move mode. At long last, the bridge is fixed. Okay, the major route is fixed at long last. Alright, no one there. Oh, found a dude. Go here or go here? Yeah, what a shocker. Just taking the high ground here to reveal these. Slowly, like, now, this will form a proper front. And it'll start clearing away all these units. Many of these towns are not worth any points, but that one's worth 5. And so is that one. So, there's definitely some points to be had here, but I think the key thing will be to okay, this has got full vigor but no fuel. That's kind of interesting. Speaking of fuel, what's the old fuel source like? Fuel in 35,000, fuel points spare 15,000, fuel to units 9,000. Oh, it's 155,000. Okay, no, we got loads of fuel. It's just not being delivered because there was no good roads down here, but now we fixed this bridge, that should fix that problem. I am going to go down here and fix these roads as well, though. Just bridges, I should say. Okay. This is 10cm artillery, so it could fire. I actually have great vision on these. That's reloading. Alright, some kills. Is that just an artillery piece on its own with no support? It looks like it is. Nice. I lost 5 units, so they lost... Well, they lost 6 artillery pieces alone, that's worth. Okay, vigor is fine, so I won't sit them still, I'll just move them up, but they are reloading. This is my engineering team. Engineers, now hear this. Okay, this has not moved yet. Yeah, you better run. Huh. That's weird. Saying that I would lose. What does the... You always got to ask this question. What does the game know that you don't? Why is it now suddenly telling me that I would lose this fight? What is this? It's an anti-aircraft team. Okay, no, it's just the leftovers of the infantry team. Alright, let's not make it rain that much. That's a ridiculous amount of rain. I was actually triggering the artillery penalty there. Nice. They surrendered. Extra Bombi. Okay, let's go this way. Game's doing the weird freeze thing again. I actually think there's some issue with my graphics card driver. This is what happens when you buy the state-of-the-art graphics card. Or it might be, I don't think the power in this place is terribly stable. I think I mentioned this before. There's some guns here. Nice. That was effective fire. Very soon I'm going to have a wall of units just going down every road, and it will be it'll be nice and clear. I'm going to send the grey units down the center and the black units along the bottom and the blue units along the top as much as possible. But I am bringing a couple of black units down the middle because of the extra level of threat here. And the fact that they're just they're very strong units. These units are actually not super tired, but they're a little bit tired. This is reloading, but there's no harm in bringing it forward. Okay. Would have been nice to move them during the night, but, you know, as we discussed, troops need rest. This is missing fuel. This is missing ammo. It's reloading. Let's see if I have some fire support that I can provide. That unit actually needs to rest. Before I drop hot rocks all over these guys. Let's play a recon card. This unit here is on the high ground and this is the low ground, so this is like great sight. Although it's not entirely reflected in the stats that it's great sight, but it should be. Alright, nice. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 units killed. Four, 5 in exchange for a lot. Where are these guys getting their supplies from now? Aren't they kind of choked out? Right, I'll keep these guys where they are for now. The blue team is actually not that strong. They're militia. The Volks troops are actually militia troops, so the fact that they've got artillery is probably their strongest feature. We'll have to wait for these elite units to get the job done. The silver team here actually appears to be a proper arm. No, this is also militia, or some of it's militia. Some of it's real and some of it's militia, so it's a 50-50 mix, it looks like. We do in fact have some real infantry, but they are also with militia. So this is definitely a militia squad. This is a half and half squad, and then obviously this is SS troops. So they are basically the best on offer. So that's absolutely fine. We'll just push in. Right, Team Red. They rested last turn. Now we want to be pushing forward. This also looks like a militia team. The mortar team. What is this? Flak pack. This feels like a unit that would be better off being merged into another unit, but isn't for whatever reason. Pioneers. Pioneers would be really good against the mortar team. If I got speed. I've got recon. How many AP left? 34. Okay, what a surprise, there's people in the town. don't think I'll be doing much in the way of attacking this turn because they've just backed away. The range on these is 4? Yes. They need to be here. Move down the railway line. Little do they know that I have a troop moving around the back, cutting them off. Kind of want to keep these together. I guess what we'll do is we'll coalesce on this point and then we'll split. Medium tank fire, huh? That is not what I wanted to hear. That's an artillery regiment. Okay. This is reloading, but there's no harm in moving it forward. Hmm. 7.5 centimeter pack, so that just needs to be on the front line, really. I feel like attacking here is pointless right now. I'm in the position to assault. Trying to move and attack in this is pretty weak. I'm just better off I'm better off just sitting on my hands while these units all squeeze themselves into position. You know, once this assault comes this way and it's about here, and this assault comes this way and it's about here, and then you know, we are... This, I doubt, will hold, but there's quite a number of enemy units here. But then I've got this assault pushing down this way. Once this all comes together, it should be pretty solid. I will definitely need to break this position before I drop hot rocks all over this guy. 53, 32, 59. I could put the hurt on this mortar team. I mean, that said, it's a mortar team. It's on the front line. It's not going to last. These infantry roadblock blocks are more of a problem. Wow, this guy's got 25 command points. Damn. And he's got massive audacity. Okay, I'm going to use recon, but I'll keep that in mind. $66. Okay, make it rain. These are fully loaded and ready to go. So is this one. That's not all the guns. Which unit is that? That's definitely too far away. It's this. But the Wesp has only got 8 range, whereas the Hummel has got 10. So you can end up in a situation where you're firing one but not the other. Which of course is wasteful. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Guess I'm just slightly out of the way. Okay, now all the guns are involved. Let's make it rain all over these guys. Oh, gross! Holy crap! Well, I'm gonna just kill him now. There's nothing left. Okay. Well, that went super badly for the enemy. Come on, it's one dude. Okay, it's fine. I'm not gonna... Let's not go crazy here, but... That was some pretty brutal losses. Just remembered that I forgot to move that. Come down here and repair these. Okay. Alright, well, it's looking good. These guys are not receiving the supplies they need. This is like a sort of dead area where there's no supply. It might be worth putting a depot here. It's in the middle of nowhere, and this whole group is going this way. On its way to Bastogne, or wherever. We're going up this road to here. But you can see here that supplies are already struggling to be delivered. So, building a supply base here seems like a good idea. As you can see, there's a lot of traffic on this road. Which is obviously going to slow things down. Can you repair that bridge? Oh, that's not an engineer unit. It just looks like one. I think a wise man fixes that bridge. Let's just do it now and not wait for engineer to do it. Let's go, Team Yellow. I guess some of the black team units can come this way because of this road is larger and can handle Let's go to march mode for you. March mode hurts readiness, which is why the bars went yellow, but it doesn't hurt vigor. So it will fully recover, it's not a problem, basically. Let me just go ahead and run these guys over. Thank you. I guess Team Yellow will be going this way. I don't know, man. It's like it's a tangled mess of roads. Let's try and keep these units together. Maybe I'll take Team Orange and take them this way. Oh, there are enemy units here. This is sort of starting to look like a front now. I can always appreciate gunning from the high ground onto the low ground against some poor anti-tank team with an infantry regiment. I have the speed card, but this guy's got 95 action points. Let's get the HQ up here. Take the major road because it is faster. This is my heavy artillery. This is probably too far away. Start bringing this artillery this way. Use the major roads. Okay, these guys are now cut off as I am behind them. Whatever this is not going to survive this. Ha! Oh, look, it's their HQ. It would be a shame if some long-range artillery fire was just to so happen to find their HQ. Okay, didn't work. Still. All right. This is looking really good. I basically have a whole front of units pushing forward. leave those where they are for now. Basically, I have a whole front of units pushing forward, and once they coalesce... This is a major supply base. God damn. That'll be a good pickup. Once they coalesce so that Team Black is here and this blue team has kind of taken this area and the red team has started to crush down here, with the eventual goal of the red team taking this town and the black team taking this town. Once that happens, then this whole front will be completely secure. That'll be 2 major towns under my belt. The volume of losses that the Allies are taking are just unbearable. That's the key thing here, is that, you know, this has been a butchering. And these are not Soviet conscripts. This is, you know, this is elite troops here that are getting ransacked. I can only imagine that here they summoned fresh units, which are now on their way to the front line. They too have got political cards to use. Like, I've got 3 massive regiments in reserve. Which I have not used because I couldn't really afford to supply them. I'll tell you one thing I will do is I will put this up here. It's a small team of tigers for 5 political points. Let's make his HQ. Who out of these guys is actually the best officer? Okay, the red guy sucks. The green guy has got good determination, which makes him defensively better. His stats are okay. Poppy Walker is seemingly the best. None of these officers are that great. Combat bonus 53. I'm just looking at the troop ratios as well. Okay. He can't be assigned to these. Okay, that's fine. Whatever. I've just decided that I'm going to bring these tigers up here because I don't like how this is unfolding. And that hiding my ass behind the river might soon be might be critical to my ongoing survival. I had planned to deploy a major force here at some point. One of these. Strikes me like it might be a good idea. The Allies definitely have more force there. Let's send in these two. Right. This is another one where none of these are actually engineers. I do in fact have another bridge repair card. Let's not faff around here. Let's get these bridges fixed and just go. As I said before, I have issues with supply. I've taken so few losses that I cannot actually afford all of the units that I have. Which, you know, is a nice position to be in. But summoning additional units right now just doesn't make any sense. Because I would not be able to utilize them fully and pay for them in terms of supply and fuel. So they can just hang around until I start losing stuff. These are the guys that are caught in the kettle. This is going to be a slaughter. This is going to be an absolute butchering. This is the road here. This is the most major road to St. Vith. This is the medium road here to St. Vith. Obviously the major road is here, but they blew the bridge. I think my ideal move is... I mean, there's artillery on the shoreline here, which I could just kill. I could also move a unit here to block this. Or maybe move the major unit here. No fuel for a turn is fine. One, two, three, four. Probably move this here and then play the recon card on it and then use the waffles to soften whatever's in the town. Maybe cut across the river. This is only a minor river. Just cut across the river and bash the artillery down. I got choices. Team Red, once it's done with the kettle, is coming down this major road and then onto this. So we will be pushing here. Bridge destroyed or not, they can't hold me back here with this. These are my thoughts for now, but that is it because we're out of time. There is so much to do. But the one-sided slaughtering that's been going on here is it's not good news for the Allies, shall we say. And many of these Allied units are now at risk of getting cut off. As my rolling wall pushes forward. St. Vith is still my primary objective, though. Oh, we got 5 political points for occupying Wilts. I did not realise that that was an objective. St. Vith is still the big one. It's worth 10 political points. The other ones are miles away. They're like in the back of nowhere. Although Bastigone, I think, is down here somewhere. I'm pretty sure that's the one I'm rapidly approaching, this one. That's another primary objective. The horde is on its way. Yep. So anyway, as I was saying, that's it for now. Hope you guys enjoyed it. See you guys next time.